Hi, welcome and welcome back to my channel, Sam Savings. I'm Samantha and today I'm going to be stuffing for the week 2 of June, but I'm not going to be stuffing much. Today is Saturday, normally I do it on a Friday. I've already been shopping and spent my £80. I've already give the kids the pocket money. I left my spending in the bank because I want to order some stuff off Etsy. I put £20 in petrol, 10 into home, and 10 for some towards a new pair of trousers. So I've been spending quite a lot out of my binders, so actually by the end of the month I don't think I'm going to have much left. So I'm going to count this. I've got 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67. I do have a £2 coin and a 50p, but they're for my challenges. So really basically it is just challenges I'm doing today. Yeah, right, what am I going to do? I've got my little list, so I'm going to do, work my way through this binder. I'm just going to move the money to the side because there really isn't much room on here. Right, we'll start with the spring. Just dropping it all over. Today is 15 in here. Get my pen. So it's just next week I have to put £20 in, and this is completed, and this is for the school summer holidays. And so next week I think I put £20 in, and I think the first week of the summer challenge is 35, I think, so it'll be 55 next week. So 10, 15, and this is for 175 in total. The 5 are Friday. I will just stick the 5 in. And which pen did I use? I am expecting noise in this video because I've got one son that way and two sons to the side of us in their rooms. Dice I'm not going to do today, but I am going to do the carnival. So I've only got 10, 20, 35. No, I've missed something. What is it? Season. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm just going to pause you for 2 seconds. Right, so I'm going to put £10 into the My Money Matters. Where is it? For June. So I'm going to tick off another butterfly. They're all worth £10 for this one. That's what I made it anyway. So that'll be £20 into this challenge. And at the end of the month, it all goes into my iris binder for my Florida trip. Just pop that to the side. Right, I'm going to do the carnival. So I've got £25 to do between the carnival and the Royal Flush. So we'll just have to wait and see. Green. So green's 10. That little one in the middle. So what I'll do is I'll go and do the Royal Flush and see what happens on this one. Where's my cards? So I'm really terrible at shuffling, and when I'm pulling them out, they're all practically the same thing. So I'm just gonna do it like this, and then pick a one out. So go for this one. So a 10, that worked out all right. Just hide these to the side. 10. Right, where are we? So this money, I'm going to put this one to the side. I'll put the money in before I start talking. Where are we? So this money here is to pay back the £1,000 that I had borrowed for the to have my garden done. So if anyone is seen on Instagram, I have had my garden done now. But originally it was supposed to be the artificial grass and the decking, but I am absolutely sick to death of chasing people up for the decking. So the last person, it's took us 2 years to get someone, and then it was a family member, but they've let us down as well. So I had phoned around for some more quotes. So I got 3 more quotes, and every single one of them was quoting £1,000 more than what I originally budgeted. And I thought, oh, I can't afford that. And I just actually think the way that it was priced and wood, it's like they're charging an extra £1,000 for their 1 day work. And I just don't know who gets paid £1,000 for a day's work. So I'm just refusing to have it done. So now the bit that was going to be for the decking is actually got artificial grass on. So I will put some pictures on when I'm editing to show you what the garden does look like now. But I did spend some of the money paying extra for the artificial grass to be put down at the bottom, and like some plants and some solar lights for the garden. So now I actually only owe £400 back instead of the 1,000. So the £600 I put straight back into the saving pot. So this challenge is worth 400. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to complete this today. So I've got my 50 pence and that's completed. Sorry, I've just knocked the camera. So this will be completed. So I'm going to do a bit like what Gillian does on, I think it's Gillian Budgets now. I'm going to change this up, get the £25, put the £25 into my bear challenge. So then I'll have 10, 20, £30 to complete that. And then when this is done, this is worth 125. I'm going to move that into this. I mean, all of the money was going towards the paying the £1,000 back anyway. But I'm just going to, like, I've never done it before where I've finished a challenge and put it into another challenge. So I'm just going to put the 125, put 25 into the 125, put the 125 into this and get this completed. And then that'll be the £400 paid back. So then I will have like absolutely no debt whatsoever. And that's another thing this week that I've been struggling with, because when I started this last January, February, I was paying debt off. So I moved out of home, like my mom's house, when I was 19 with my daughter. And I never ever had any money, and then I always had debt and stuff like that. So I've never really had any spare money. So then when I started cash stuffing, it was to pay debt back. So I spent a full year of no takeaways, no treats, just no spending. It was just to pay off my debt. So I got it paid off. I did give myself, well, I gave myself until this August. I wanted to be debt free by the time I was 40. But I got it paid off by last October. So because I had been saving to pay this debt off and I didn't touch the money and I didn't spend, I've kind of getting used to that. So now when I'm cash stuffing, I have a lot more money to put into more, say, treat type stuff because I don't have debt. And then, say this week and last week, I've spent a lot from my, so I've spent £3,000 for my garden. I took the clothes money out. I've been to buy some clothes for myself and my kids to go to the caravan next weekend. I've spent out of hair and beauty. Tonight I'm going to a last minute, which was just yesterday, a social, like a fundraiser. So luckily I've got money in my social fund but because it's a charity one, I'm going to take money from my charity envelope, my socialising envelope, and that'll pay for that. Next week, my money from a family trip will be coming out. The school holidays have been, so I've spent that money, and I've got money in for, there's a fair weekend this weekend. So I've spent a lot of money, and I'm just not used to taking money out of the envelopes because it was always there for debt. So because I've been spending, I feel like I'm spending money I shouldn't, even though that is what it's there for, and I don't have any debt, so there isn't actually any pressure, apart from what I'm just so used to it now, that put the money in the envelopes and you just don't touch it. So it's really hard to retrain yourself to... So for the first time in my life, I've got spare money, and money that I can actually spend without thinking I'm in debt, without thinking, well, I shouldn't be spending that because I'm in debt. It's just it's actually quite hard to retrain yourself to spend money, even though you know that that's what it's there for. I hope that makes sense. But I will put my £2 in here, and that is the last £2 on this one. So that's £20 I've got in here, but this money will actually go to my Christmas activity outings, and once this is completed, to get that started, because I want to start my next lot of say Christmas miscellaneous Christmas outings in July. I want to start that one. Yeah, so that's that done. Right, what have I got? I've got, was it £12? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And this goes into my little star challenge. So I did put some money in during the week, and then I condensed it, so I'm trying to knock out the 20s. So I've got one more 20 on this. But for now, I'm just I'll do that off camera, and that one. So there's £12. And now I'll pop that in the tin once I finish, because it will clank. Yeah, so that's everything done. I'll just leave that to the side. So it's just, hopefully it is just a short one, was to say. Oh, 9 minutes. I've never done a 9-minute video. Oh, I'm telling a lie. Happy Meal. I've got Happy Meal. How did I forget? Where have I put the Happy Meal? 2 seconds, I will be back. I can't believe I nearly forgot my Happy Meal. I got this, I think it was the beginning of the week, but I've been waiting to do, I was going to do a little video, but I've never had time with the garden getting done. So I'll do it now. I love this little, even though it is a creepy coffin. And I will have to take some pictures and put it on my Instagram as well. So it's just a little thank you card. I'll not read it out, but that's it there. Eva. So it's from the Rockin' Witch. I've never had anything from her before, and I was watching, I think it's Budget with Bliss. I think that's how I say it. I'm sorry if it's not. And I know she had her download one from there. So I've got a free little 100. So I have to think of something. I'm going to laminate it and then think of something to use that for. So I got a theatre one, because I absolutely love musical theatre, and I absolutely love going. So I bought this, I've got no plans to think, but I thought if I start saving, I'm going to go and see The Bodyguard. I think it's in December. Yeah, so I'm going to start saving for that and put some money away for if Hairspray comes back to either Newcastle or Sunderland. Yeah, so I got this as absolutely, you can see the shimmer in it. I just absolutely love it. Really good quality as well. So I got that one, and I got the retro savings. So this is, I got the whole little bundle. I think it was £7 each I paid. It's a little jukebox. So I absolutely love the 50s. I actually think I was born in the wrong era. So I love musical theatre, I love Disney, especially The Little Mermaid, and the 50s. Yeah, that's so lovely. Really thick. Yeah, so I got that one. I don't know what I'm going to use this one for. I just really liked it. So I think I might start this once I've finished the Royal Flush, once I pay the debt back, and then save something in there. Yeah, so I will put that on Instagram so that people can see it on there as well. So thank you for watching, and I will be back next Friday. I actually might be back next Thursday because I am going away on the Friday and I don't think I'm going to have time to do everything. So probably next Thursday. So thank you for watching. If you like this video, if you could press the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. I did have my subscribers kind of froze for a bit, and then all of a sudden I got 10 and then they're stuck again. I hope there's not a reason for that, but yeah, if you haven't subscribed, if you'd like to do that, that'd be great. And I will see you next week. Thank you. Bye.